Hey, welcome back, beautiful souls. We're going to jump into a reading, honey. We're going to go straight into Marriage Boot Camp edition of Tarot with Shannel. Now, the couple that we have here today, as you can see on the screen, it is Kandi Burress and Todd Tucker. Welcome them to the show. Now, uh, you know, Miss Kandi is a ATLian. She's from Atlanta. Still, she claims she still live in Atlanta. But one thing about Atlanta is that you're gonna run into celebrities all the time. Okay, you're just gonna run into them. Nobody is really truly a celebrity in Atlanta because everybody think they are celebrity. So we all be in the same places. And I done ran into everybody up under the sun, even people who ain't from Atlanta. They come to Atlanta, you're gonna run into them. And we respect them. You ain't gonna see us saying, give me an autograph. You ain't gonna be seeing none of that. We're gonna just say what's up and keep it going. Probably say a few words to you, and then we're gonna keep it rolling. I have never seen this girl nowhere. Now, maybe if you go to her restaurants, you may run into her because she over there marketing and stuff like that with the business, but you never see her. And so when I feel like I don't see you out like that, it's like, what are you hiding? What are you up to? So she kind of like she like an enigma. She like a riddle to me, huh? She like the Riddler. You just don't quite understand her, and I don't. Now, I wouldn't say I dislike her, because I mean she don't give me no reason to dislike her, but I be just like side eyeing her sometime. Okay, and then when she came on to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, I'm like, oh, she cool. I mean, she decent, she cool. That's what I would think. Well, when she met Mr. Todd Tucker, he already seemed like he was an opportunist. And if you know any man in Atlanta, most of them, 9 times out of 10, they are opportunists. They looking for an opportunity, and when they see a sucker, they gonna lick it. You hear me? And I just felt like Todd was one of those people because the way they met in Africa, but the thing is that he was already on the set. You know, so it's like he already been watching her, and so it's like he went for her, and then he saw her desperation. She was trying to get any man and every man, to be with her. And I ain't saying she don't deserve love, because she do, but her mama wasn't wrong about some of those men, and I don't think her mama was wrong about Todd. Now, I do get where Kandi is coming from. She just feel like she don't want her mama in her business. She want to find out, I guess, the hard way. So as you can notice lately, Todd has been putting up videos about, it's almost like he was shaming her. He's shaming her, and I'm like, why are you shaming her? She taking care of you, and but well, allegedly, because he wanted you to know that he taking care of himself. Okay, fine, Todd. Okay, you taking care of yourself. Okay, cool, but the fact is that you can tell she actually do love Todd, and she trying her best to hold on to him. She not trying to snap on him or do nothing like that I think that she probably would if anybody else, especially with some of the things he was saying. She tried to act like she don't hear it while he over there embarrassing her and being mean. It's like he trying to find a reason to push her away, and I don't think you can't push no woman away in Atlanta, hun. When they buying you, baby, they buying you. They money invested, they gonna stick around. They'll go to the strip club with you. They go everywhere with you, baby. They'll even cheat with you, okay? She'll allow you to cheat on her with her and somebody else, okay? Just to keep you happy. Just for you to still leave anyway with half her money. So that's just Atlanta, girl. That's just how the women do it in Atlanta, which is so sad, because they really do want love. But, girl, they be looking in all the wrong places. And one of those wrong places is Atlanta. So we're gonna pull some cards on these two and see what's going on with this relationship. Is it just made for TV, or are they just a couple that's going through some things and they can work it out? So we're gonna see what these cards have to say. Now, I will say that on the first episode, one of the first episodes when they got together and they got married, number one, he did have a hard time signing that prenuptial agreement. And then he finally did sign it in the final hour. I bet she put some kind of stipulations in there that made him smile. But I have to agree with her mom. First, now the mama on the other hand, now Kandi, I'm gonna have to say it. It's my opinion. The mama is almost like a dude. It's like she's looking out for her best interest too at the end of the day. And I know mamas like that. Okay, she don't look. She look at Kandi with a mean look. Okay, and Kandi. Is just so used to that type of treatment from her mama. It's just like it's not a big deal to accept it from a man. Okay. Now, nothing against Mama Joyce at all. Okay. Who knows what history she came from with her own mother. But the thing is, it's almost like when she, and I kind of found out, I think Kandi lost her brother. Okay, my condolences go out to that. But if you know anything about a mother in the South, they love their sons. And so maybe when she lost her son, a part of her probably passed away. I mean, not passed away, but kind of died with him. And I get that. I get that completely. But the thing about it, you still have a successful daughter, and it's almost like she never quite looked at Kandi the way that Kandi really rightfully deserved to be looked at, because Kandi was successful since day one. Kandi was a great success. And I think she was a great businesswoman until Keith Lee came and told the truth about Atlanta. But Kandi just a business owner, just like the rest of them in Atlanta. They don't care about the regular people. They'll have you stand out there in the line for 2 or 3 hours in that hot humidity, just to make their restaurant look hot, literally. And then will have you standing out there, and people will do it with honor, because, like I said, people from the South are humble people, and they're like, I'm willing to wait, I'm patient, and that makes me sad for them, because I ain't waiting in nobody's line. Period. I don't care what you're doing and what you're giving out. Okay, and then I gotta come in and gotta pay for parking. Forget y'all. Okay, so it's like, no, I wouldn't do it. But I know a lot of people who do. I mean, you see the lines all the time. But I just feel like, Kandi, I feel like the love that you get from your mother is the love that you kind of receive from your partner. And if the love from your mom is kind of toxic, you don't even recognize the toxic love from your boyfriend or your husband, because I call it that assumptive love. You assume that your mama love you because she your mama and you taking care of you, doing things for her. But you got to look at your mama's face when she look at you. Did she look at you with admiration, or did she look at you with disgust? And y'all just go back to any episode and see how Miss Joyce look at Kandi. Okay, so. And Miss Joyce do not look at Kandi's daughter that same way. So she has a face that she can look with love, because she do look like she loved Riley. And as she should. Most grandparents do love their grandkids, but it's almost like she got some type of undisclosed feeling towards Kandi. And that makes me feel sad for Kandi, because trust me, I understand that type of assumptive love, because that's the kind of love I kind of received from my mom. And so I when I see it, I see it. Okay, even though I didn't see it for many years with my own mom, I didn't. So, but we're gonna go ahead and pull some cards on Miss Kandi and Todd. Okay, because for the simple fact that you can tell that she do love this man, and I hope he loved her in return, because but we all know that when you help a man and bring a man up and take care of a man, he don't love that. Okay, he'll rather go with a woman that live in the hood and take care of her versus how he would take care of you, girl. But let's go. I went too far already. So we're going to go ahead and pull these cards and see what is the energy around Kandi and Todd's relationship. What do we need to know about Kandi and Todd's relationship? Okay. So, girl, everything in reverse. Like, why is everything in reverse when these cards are upright? But we got the High Priestess card. It speaks about very powerful, good or bad, secrets going to be revealed about their relationships. Man, see, this right here, when it comes out like that, I got to pull extra cards on top of extra cards to find out what is the good or bad secrets that's going to be revealed here. Okay, so with the High Priestess, I just automatically see them on top. Like, they very much respected in their communities. Because, like I said, she brings jobs to the communities. She does do that, okay? Because I'm not going to knock Kandi for her business accolades. I mean, she really do add a lot to her community. She grew up in Atlanta. She built in Atlanta. So, shout out to her for that, for sure. But I just wish that she could find the proper love in her life. And I would love for Todd to be that person to do that, because they do make a cute couple. But I do not like the way Todd was talking to her. Next, we got the Hierophant. It speaks about their marriage, government, or public company. Okay, because they do have a business together. They got a marriage. It speaks about official situation or official building. It's given very much a business relationship. followed by the Queen of Cups. Okay, it speaks about somebody being soft, gently, and motherly. Okay, a woman over the age of 25. And it does speak about a woman that's blue-eyed, fair to brown hair. Now we know Kandi got, pretty much brown to black hair. And she's over the age of 25. Like I said, she got love for him. But I think it's some secrets that she's not paying attention to in her marriage. And that she not combined so much with him, she feel like that's going to keep him around, and it's just not. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not seeing a separation here. I'm not seeing a separation of state right now. I'm just seeing that right now it's official. It's official, like a referee whistle, like a business. And I see her cups here. Then the fact that motherly is here, that brings in her mother issues or her mother situation. Like I said, just because you love your mother, you can love your mother to death. That don't make her love you back in return. And it's not that it's really personally against you, because sometimes mothers can be jealous. Sometimes mothers can be, like I said, she can be heartbroken. She can probably receive that same type of love from her mother. It can go into generations. But you can tell her aunties, even her Aunt Bertha, even though she have that kind of look that you would think that she would be mad, but Aunt Bertha's so funny, and you could tell she loved Kandi, but Aunt Bertha said also you got to pay her. She very verbal about what she feels. She's like, yeah, you got to pay me. And the fact is that Kandi family does have a lot of personality, and they can carry a show by themselves. She can carry a show. Now she couldn't carry it by herself, But I do like her speak on it, though, But do you notice that when the camera go red, when the person is speaking to her, it'll go red? I like how she does that. But you see how Kandi's face go, like, why are you interrupting the show? What is it? Kandi get this serious look, this boss bitch look on her face, like, what is it? And then it'll go back to the regular program, and then Kandi will go back to putting on for the city. Okay, so ATL. But let's see what this High Priestess card says here. Why is that here for Todd and Kandi's relationship? Look, Todd, is you going to show up in a reading, honey? Is you in town for the reading, Todd, or you in New York? Not okay. Y'all know how I feel about New Yorkers. Have y'all saw my P. Diddy episode? Because I just did a whole rant on New Yorkers, and I didn't even want to. Okay, so he from New York as well, and New Yorkers just rubbed me the wrong way. But it's something about Todd that don't give 100% New York, but then it's a part of him that do. Because when he putting her on blast like that, it's like, yeah, Todd, you giving me New York in a ratchet way. And then the fact that when they first got married, they was barely having XCX. It's like, why? Y'all supposed to be doing it like rabbits. Right? So let's find out what's going on with this High Priestess situation with Kandi and Todd. All right, let's see what this High Priestess have to say. Now, see, we got the boat here. And you know what a boat is? A boat is always sailing and moving unless you have to dock it. But then even when you dock it, what you got to do? You got to put an anchor on it. You got to tie it up to keep it from floating away, to keep it from leaving you. Okay, after you done paid millions of dollars for it, baby, you got to dock that thing before it float away and leave your ass. Okay, so it's giving me receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. Now, there could be some closure issues here with the High Priestess. Like, the High Priestess can be anything here. And it's like the High Priestess know what she knows, and she only disclose what she need to know when she need to do it. Okay? And not a minute too soon. So, it's almost like either Kandi knows how she's holding on to Todd, and Todd knows how he's holding on to Kandi. And I feel like Todd really embrace his marriage with Kandi after his mother passed away, which some men would do, because you could tell he loved his mom, his mama loved him, and and that's how mothers are with their sons, especially black mothers. They love their sons. And when she passed away, and that was so sad, it made me sad to think about. She was fighting for her son, she was defending her son, and she was so cool. But then it's like when he lost her, it's almost like he needed a mother figure. He needed somebody. And that's when he really started to embrace Kandi. And I saw good things coming from their relationship at that time. I thought that, okay, now they can build something finally, solid. But at the same time, if there's some closure issues here, whether it's with his mom, with somebody from the ex, and then there's some closure issues here for Kandi as well. Okay, it's almost like receiving what you need. Okay, that could be Todd receiving what he need. There's some progression. Okay, arriving. Kandi feel like she finally got the love. She finally got her mom to accept him. She finally got him to want to come home more, even though he's still saying nothing wrong with coming home at 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock in the morning. That's so Atlanta. A man think it's okay to do that. Well, you know, going to the strip club to eat the chicken wings to discuss business with booty and boobs all in your face. Okay, sir. Please stop with the delusional, the delusions that they give the women in Atlanta. I'm just so sick of that. But with this boat, like I say, emotions always selling, always moving. Got to anchor that boat so it won't leave you. And okay, no matter how much money you're investing in that boat, it will still leave you if you don't tie it down. Next, we got paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, and enjoying each other. So that's good. Okay, I see a positiveness here. It's like when it comes to paradise, it's probably even when they building a business together, things are really good here. Okay, again, we got with this paradise island, you're gonna need your boat. So I feel like, you know, Kandi is providing a good life for him. Okay, he probably feel like they're providing a good life together. Okay, if you will. But not today. Somebody's not dealing with their emotions and their feelings. They're avoiding the conversation or call a person. There's some type of boundaries here. And somebody is still angry. Now, what are you angry about? Todd. Okay, and it could be Kandi too. Okay, and they're not dealing with it. It's like they're avoiding the conversation. They're avoiding the feelings. And it's like if they, I guess Kandi feel like if she avoid hearing him saying this stuff online, that, you know, it's not real. But yeah, it is real if he said it. Okay, he gonna soon get resentful. But then we got seduction here, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, and a third party interference. Okay, so it's a lot of secrets here, y'all. They've just been exposed. I do see somebody trying to hold on to this boat, aka relationship. I do see paradise here. Like I said, Kandi make a lot of money. Kandi is a businesswoman. I can just imagine that they provide that they have a good life together. They said that at some point they do enjoy each other. Very playful and joyful expansion. She probably think he's joking when he do stuff like that. But the fact that there has some hurt here that they're not dealing with, that they keep on covering up, and then somebody is being seductive out there. Somebody is bringing in a third party interference. Now, Kandi may say that she participated in these things. Okay, and that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Because that's what the women in Atlanta say when they catch their man cheating. We did it together. Or we have an open relationship. Anything but, girl, he playing you. Oh, girl. Okay, not the lamp about to fall over, girl. Kandi. And then what did I say wrong, girl? Okay, you know, knock over my lamp. Let's move on. The show must still go on, girl. I got to finish up this reading. Let's find out more about this. Okay, wait. I'm going to find out more about this third-party interference first. Okay, she tried to knock over my lamp. But, baby, that lamp can fall over all day, and I'm still going to keep on recording. Okay, so, let's see. Let's find out about this seduction. Why is this seduction here for Miss Kandi? I mean, for Kandi and Todd. All right. So what we have here is we got mood. Okay, maybe somebody's bored in this relationship. This person looks bored as hell. It's like the topic of how you're feeling is relatable to them, relatable feelings and understanding. So again, they got some type of understanding when it comes to a third party interference. So maybe, like I said, they do have an open relationship, I guess. But at the same time, somebody's still salty. Did he not let you know about it? And then when you found out about it, oh, well, that's what we do. It's a sudden change of mood. Feeling someone did you wrong, upset, bitter, annoyed, and very jealous about it. Okay? You losing control. because maybe somebody that follow him or he follow. It says your influence is invisible. Too focused on others, supporters, admirers, and believers. So, honey, is he over there dipping in the DM? Okay. And I feel like Kandi, now what I'm picking up is feel like Kandi is somewhat invisible to him. And she's salty about it. So in order to be visible, I guess you have to play the reindeer games with him. Now, we got this Hierophant energy. And this alleged girl. I don't know these folks like that. Because Kandi like she a little petty sometimes. So we're gonna go with this Hierophant energy. And what's going on with this Hierophant energy for Kandi and Todd? Okay, so with the Hierophant energy, what we have is love calls. Someone expresses love. Okay, someone has expressed love. Now, these two married people, so do they have love? It says a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So it's somebody on the phone calling, baby, because they say you don't have to call. It's okay. That's what Usher said. Is he gonna be all right tonight? We got somebody talking, baby, talking online. Okay. Interested, conversing more, awaited message, arrives, text, call, email, and hoovering. Ooh, now who is hoovering? Because it seems like Todd probably can't get out the house as much. Okay, so he got a result to maybe making phone calls, texting, and maybe even on the internet, baby, on the Instagram. And then there's some type of addiction here: codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block and restraint. See, I was gonna say control right here because this is like Janet Jackson. Control. Okay, so there's some type of control issues here. It's almost like, now what I'm picking up with these two is that Kandi used the businesses as a way to so-called control the situation when it comes to Todd. Let me see if I can set this lamp up. Got my movie light falling over, honey. That ain't never happened before. Okay, so yeah, it seems like some type of control over, but like I say, I do see some love here, and I hope that it's from Todd too, because I know Kandi loves him. Okay, I just feel it. I can tell, but it seems like he making it hard to love him. He making it hard for her to love him, and I feel like she tried to give him everything he needs and wants, just for him to still find other ways to kind of betray the situation, and she's trying to control it, and I don't think he liked being controlled. Okay, and there's some type of block and some type of restraint. I see somebody, as you can see on this card right here, this person right here feel drained, and then they got the love heart like shackled to their legs, got shackles on their feet, so he can dance. And I guess he want to get out there and dance, but you from New York, y'all claim y'all don't dance. So what's going on? You don't like the shackles of love on your feet? Okay, so I see love calls. Now maybe it's Kandi calling, trying to be loving, but then I see somebody on the internet. I don't know if she found something on the internet from him or what, but talking. Like he'll tell you, I'm just talking about business. I'm just doing this. I'm just doing that. But I see somebody got their love shackles on their feet. So let's give me more about this Hierophant. What does this deck want to tell me about this Hierophant energy for Kandi and Todd Tucker? It's giving the same exact energy. So the cards are saying right here, we got somebody here with no chill. As you see, this is a masculine energy. Lost your ability to act rational. No regards to others' feelings. You overreacting and you doing team too much. Yeah, you doing team too much, Todd. I just see that as being Todd doing team too much. Kandi, now she may be doing too much when it comes to working, careers, and stuff like that. And he'll probably still find an issue with that she out there booked and busy, which she is. Because I just saw her on The Shy, which I love that show. Okay, everybody on that show is beautiful. I mean, and then they got so-called normal looking people, but they beautiful people, all shapes and sizes. I love that show. I love the cast too. Because I thought the cast was going to be messed up after the first season. They had to get rid of the main character. I'm like, dang, he done messed up. But no, the show must go on, and it did. So, now Kandi, she a little... I won't say she add nothing to the show, but I mean, I don't hate her being on there, but She just be acting like Kandi on the show. But anyway, um, but this person right here, I see with no chill, honey. Just always got an itch and always need to do something. Always need to be moving. And then again, we got this orbiting energy. I see somebody orbiting. I see Kandi kind of orbiting over him, and he don't like that. Which I don't think she really is, because she too booked and busy to be orbiting over you. You probably just being sloppy, and she catching you in some stuff. But it's like digital observing a love interest, keeping tabs, staying connected, stalking, a crush, a coward. Okay, so that works both ways. I see her orbiting over him, but I see him orbiting on the internet too. Some type of digital connection that he's trying to keep up with somebody. That's what I'm seeing. Unless they talking to each other. Okay, but it also speaks about shipping. They believe in this relationship, wishing you stay together, rooting for the partnership. So, I like I say, I never want a relationship to end if it could possibly work out, okay? But I just don't like it when women have to stoop to low levels and lower their self and their value to keep a man, especially a man who only 5'2", allegedly. You know, I want Kandi to finally find love, but I don't think she's gonna find it in Atlanta. But this relationship it's not saying that it's completely loveless, because I'm confused. Is he orbiting over somebody else? Because and kind of like I see a lot of digital communication here from his end, but at the same time I also see that they sometimes enjoy each other, so they have good times. It's not like it's all bad here, but it's like right when you think that you enjoying your relationship and your relationship is good, he let you down again. Or maybe he probably got issues with her. You know, the only thing I see with her is her just trying to build a business, trying to build this relationship. And, you know, it's almost like she doing anything for love. And then I kind of see him kind of, it's 1 minute in the DM, you know, and it be with nobody girls. It's not like he got some type of solid relationship somewhere. I just see a bunch of randos. Okay, next we got Queen of Cups. Now, unless this is the Queen of Cups, and if this ain't Kandi, who is this? Okay, what's going on with this Queen of Cups right here for Kandi and Todd? You know what? I'm gonna have to separate this. Todd, who is this Queen of Cups? Who is this Queen of Cups to you, Todd? Okay, Todd said this a girl with a snake, an empath, and a narcissist, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. And he said he needs to enable some boundaries. So he said it's a girl with a snake. So he said it is Kandi. Okay. So Kandi, who is this Queen of Cups to you? It's camera. It's like reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, and make memories. So yeah, the Queen of Cups is Kandi. So like I said, Kandi love this man. She do. But then she also kind of almost playing the role of a mother, which means kind of controlling, kind of trying to, you know, whether she catching him on purpose or just he being sloppy, he get annoyed by it. And he just out there talking to random people he calls his friends, or is a business partner, or is this, or is that, or what's the big deal? So what if I come in at 6 o'clock in the morning? That don't mean nothing. I'm just out hanging with the boys, with the fellas. It's like, Ty, stop. You know there's something wrong with that. Because if she was doing it, you'll have a serious problem with it. And it don't count if she just not flying in from Chicago from filming the show and she come in late. That's not the same thing. And don't try to compare it. It's like you always going in circles when it comes to a man like this. Okay, I feel like I want to pull one more. I want to pull from this deck right here, and then we'll be done. Okay, let me get a card from Todd on how he feels about Kandi. What's the best card that describes how Todd feels about Kandi? All right. Now, Kandi, give me the best card from this deck, how you feel about Todd, because I think I already know with you, girl. I know when a girl loves her man. All right, thank you, Miss Kandi. Kandi gave 2 cards. She's such an overachiever. So, let's see what Todd feels about Kandi. Okay, it's about his 10th house, his reputation, baby. It speaks about his career. No surprise, Todd. No surprise. We do know that. Responsibilities, achievements, his competency, his fame, his notoriety, standing, authority figures. He says she's an authority figure. His legacy, purpose in life, his pinnacle, the patriarchy. So he said either way it go, even though she's giving him fame and all that stuff, he's still the man. And it also speaks about empire. So in his mind, she's a business opportunity. Okay, he found her on Indeed.com. Now, Kandi, how you feel about Mr. Todd? It speaks about communication. Yeah, she got issues with his communication. I told y'all, girl. Okay, yeah, he out there communicating with everybody, and he got an excuse for why he doing it. And then she don't seem like the type that'll pressure too much about it, because you want to believe your man. But it speaks about words, thoughts, analysts, information, learning, something she learned, trade, ideas, smart, reporting, awareness, vision, lens. Like, again, her vision, the way she see things. She don't see it for what it 100% is, even though she got her intuition is telling her one thing, but if he says something else, she's gonna go with what he says. It speaks about her palate, perception. Okay, perception all screwed up. Okay, and then we got the bees here, and bees will sting you. It speaks about curiosity, narrative, muse, and wonder. Okay, she wondered a lot about him, and I feel like she attracted to him, because he's here as a muse. He's her taste. Okay, but her perception about him is all messed up, and people reporting back to her about things he doing. Okay, and then when she go ask him, he got a explanation, and she'll go with it. So the communication is all wrong when it comes to them. And the Mercury, then the third house is her perception again. Her perception on him is just real distorted. Okay, he out there snooping in his Air Force Ones. Okay, creating all type of havoc in the city, graffiti all in the wall. He probably all downtown, baby, in the tunnels, baby. But it speaks about speech, thought, social media. Again, didn't I say he looked like he be on social media talking to everybody in the DMs? Always got a conversation. A man that always got something to say to somebody else. But then when it comes to your wife, you barely got any communication for her. And then when you are communicating with her, it's rude. It speaks about dating, okay? Now, y'all should not be dating unless, it's okay to date when you're in the marriage. You got to keep it out there, keep it fresh. But I feel like dating means she feel like he out there dating. And then doing her research, street life. I can't make it up. Street life. Circulation, discussion, surroundings, and sociability. He too much of a social butterfly, okay? A social bee, if you will, okay? Buzzing all over town. But then as soon as he get over to her, he's stinging. And then it don't feel no different to her, because maybe she, like I said, she grew up with that assumptive love, that she assumed that it's love. You try to buy love just for them to even resent you even more because of what you have. Oh, bless her heart. I feel for her. Okay, and Todd, you need to do right by this lady, because this lady actually care for you, but I'm sure you're going to say you ain't did nothing wrong. Okay, that's just the way you communicate. So that's going to be the reading from Todd Tucker and Kandi Burress. Kandi, why you didn't take that man's name anyway? But anyway, let's move on, girl. Okay, I wish them the best. Let's give them some advice before I go. I want to give them some type of advice on how to keep this relationship together. Okay, because I ain't going to wish them no downfall on them, because I do see Kandi love him. He out there communicating. It don't seem like he got like a main chick he communicating with. He just for the city. He for the streets. So let's give Todd some advice on how to make things right with his wife. Okay, we're gonna take that one card. Kandi, how can you make things right with Todd? Thank you. See, look how Kandi card jumped straight on top of him. She want to protect him. She want to love him. She want to be with him. He way over here. But that's where he's supposed to be, though. But anyway, we got the Falcon, honey. Baby, stop flying all over the city of Atlanta, okay? You one of the Atlanta Falcons, baby? Are you? Okay, I don't think so. It says, act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without equivocation. Which means commit to the opportunity is your wife, your marriage, okay? Todd, commit to it, and not just because of a business opportunity or a deal. Commit to your relationship and stop flying all over the city, okay? It ain't New York. Next, okay, and you don't play for the Falcons, so stop. Next, we got the chimpanzee, baby. It's time to monkey stomp somebody, Kandi, okay? Stop playing nice. I believe you do anyway behind closed doors, but you just don't show it, girl. But it says use both your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem or to get the answers to your questions. Again, stop ignoring things, because ignoring it ain't going to make it no better. It says use your intuition. and your intellect, okay? Because you know you're a very smart girl, Kandi. Okay, you're not big, because building a business in Atlanta and being successful is no easy feat, and you know how to do that. Okay, even when people came out and said your restaurant ain't the best, you still be having people coming to that restaurant. You still got people who love you. So it's time for you to put your intellect to work when it comes to your relationship with Todd, and use your intuition. Don't let him walk all over you, because he will respect you more if you put your foot down. You got a monkey stomp him, girl. He from New York, okay? Allegedly. Girl, but that's going to be the reading for them too. Catch me on the next one. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.